They were defined by a single moment of competition years ago. Now, they were trapped in a room together, forced to confront the women they had become. Dr. Anya Sharma adjusted the height of the therapy table, her movements precise and automatic. The scent of antiseptic and liniment filled the air, a smell that once meant pre-race rituals but now defined her professional life. Across the room, Chloe the Comet Davis sat, her famous leg, the one that had powered her to gold, now encased in a complex web of bandages and braces. The irony was so thick Anya could almost taste it. Years ago, the world had watched them, two titans of the track, sprinting for glory in the Olympic 100-meter final. Anya was the favorite, the technically perfect runner who had dominated the season. Chloe was the raw, explosive talent, the underdog with a killer instinct. The starting gun fired, and for 10.7 seconds, their destinies were intertwined. Anya had a perfect start, every stride a testament to years of grueling practice. But in the final few meters, Chloe found another gear, a primal surge of power that propelled her across the finish line just 1/100th of a second ahead. The world saw a photo finish. Chloe, arms raised in triumph, a supernova of joy. Anya, a frozen tableau of disbelief, the silver medal a cold, heavy weight that felt more like a brand than an honor. That single moment had fractured Anya's world. The media frenzy was brutal. They painted her as the runner who choked, the one who couldn't handle the pressure. Endorsement deals evaporated. Her motivation, once an unquenchable fire, dwindled to embers. She pushed her body too hard in the following seasons, chasing redemption, but it only led to a career-ending stress fracture. The track, her sanctuary, became a place of ghosts. Lost and broken, Anya had to rebuild her life from the ground up. She found a new purpose not in her own physical prowess, but in understanding the mechanics of the human body. She went back to school, earning her doctorate in physical therapy. She found a quiet satisfaction in helping others reclaim their mobility, in mending what was broken. She had built a new identity, one far from the roar of the crowd and the glare of the stadium lights. She was Dr. Sharma now, not the silver medalist. And then, Chloe Davis walked into her clinic. The initial consultation was a masterclass in professional detachment. Anya reviewed the surgeon's notes, her face a neutral mask. Chloe's injury was severe, a multi-ligament tear from a freak training accident. Her career was over, just like that. Anya felt a flicker of something she refused to name. Schadenfreude, maybe? But it was quickly extinguished by the familiar ache of a dream cut short. She knew that pain intimately. So, Chloe had said, her voice raspy, a shadow of its former confident boom. Funny, isn't it? The universe has a sixth sense of humor. Anya just nodded. We'll start with some gentle range of motion exercises. Your primary goal is to reduce swelling and prevent scar tissue. The first few weeks were a battle of wills fought in silence. The room was thick with unspoken history. Every time Anya had to touch Chloe's leg, the very leg that had snatched her dream away, she had to fight a visceral wave of resentment. She would recall the sleepless nights, the replays of the race haunting her dreams, the condescending "what went wrong" interviews. Chloe, for her part, was a difficult patient. She was impatient, frustrated by her body's new limitations, and accustomed to being the one in control. "Push me harder," Chloe would demand, her teeth gritted in pain. "If we push too hard, you'll re-injure it." "We follow the protocol," Anya would reply, her voice calm but firm, a clinical wall between them. One afternoon, during a particularly grueling session, Chloe finally broke. A frustrated tear slipped down her cheek as she failed to complete a simple leg lift. "I can't even do this," she whispered, the words heavy with defeat. "Do you know what this feels like? To have everything taken away?" Anya stopped, her hands hovering over Chloe's leg. The question hung in the air, a direct hit to the wall Anya had so carefully constructed. She looked at Chloe, not as the rival, not as the comet, but as another athlete whose body had betrayed her. "Yes," Anya said, her voice quiet but clear. "I do." That was the turning point. The admission, a single word, cracked the ice between them. In the sessions that followed, the silence began to fill with words. They talked about the pressure, the sacrifices, the crushing weight of a nation's expectations. Chloe confessed that the years after her win weren't all glory. The pressure to stay on top was immense, a constant battle against time and younger, hungrier athletes. She'd lived in fear of the day she would lose it all. Anya, in turn, spoke of her own journey, of the emptiness that followed the Olympics and the slow, arduous process of finding a new self. She realized her resentment wasn't just about Chloe, it was about the loss of her own identity. For the first time, she saw Chloe not as the victor who stole her prize, but as a fellow soldier from the same war, bearing different scars. A fragile respect began to form, built on the shared rubble of their former careers. The day Chloe walked without crutches for the first time was a quiet victory. She took a few shaky steps across the clinic floor, her face a mixture of terror and elation. Anya watched her, a genuine smile touching her lips. She had helped her mend. On what was to be their final session, Chloe arrived with a small, velvet box. She was moving away, starting a new life as a coach at a university. The therapy was complete. "I have something for you," Chloe said, her voice uncharacteristically soft. She opened the box. Inside, resting on a bed of worn silk, was the Olympic gold medal. Its luster was undimmed by time. Anya's breath caught in her throat. The sight of it was a physical blow, a ghost from a life she had long since buried. "After my injury," Chloe began, her eyes locked on Anya's, "I did a lot of thinking. I watched that race again. And again. You were the better runner that day, Anya. Technically perfect. I just got lucky. A final surge of adrenaline. But your form, your dedication, that was golden. The win, it defined me, but in some ways, it also trapped me. I think it's always belonged to you more than it ever belonged to me." She held the box out to Anya. The gold medal gleamed under the fluorescent lights of the clinic, a silent, heavy question. "You deserve this more than I do," Chloe said, her voice thick with emotion. Anya stared at the medal. The object of her obsession, the source of her deepest pain, now offered to her freely in a quiet therapy room. Taking it would mean rewriting her own history, acknowledging a truth she had buried for years. Refusing it would mean truly letting go, accepting the woman she had become. The silver medalist, the healer, Dr. Sharma. Her hand trembled as she slowly raised it. What do you think she did? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a like, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching.